It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Texans and the Titans. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Titans coming up with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year, taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for it.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize him. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the #2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
If there was one thing that was clear right off the jump, last week, Mike, it was the fact that he shouldered almost all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember what he called his 2 interceptions. He said those are inexcusable. But when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
Finding room to the 20. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Pierce. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. One more time, they try Pierce. Powering forward. He's in. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 4th touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. DeAndre Hopkins and the Titan offense getting ready to get back to work. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Levis gonna get it out quick. And here's Hopkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Levis to throw. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Stroud gives it to Pierce. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Stroud, gonna set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Returnable from the 17. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The motion man is Boyd. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Levis. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Levis. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, the veteran Nick Folk will try it for Tennessee. This from 40 yards out. And this one is blocked. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Here's Levis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing is Levis. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate an halt to the punt team. It's fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stroud to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Braxton Berrios, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Hunter Renfrow, a touchdown reception. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 34-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Pierce. He gets free. And he's down at the 3. What a run. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll run with Pierce. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Now, a deep ball here for Ridley.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he will get into the end zone. Tyler Boyd, touchdown, Tennessee. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's second and 9. A run here with Pierce. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here with Pierce. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be second down. Here's a give to Pierce. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Levis to throw it here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Titans.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Levis with a give to Spears. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now a timeout called by the defense. Throwing on second down, Levis. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Hopkins sent in motion. Levis. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Here's a handoff to Spears. A short gain, down to the 7. Second and goal. One more time with Spears. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Levis. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Pierce. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A run up the middle with Pierce. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. We'll move the chains up past the 20. Now Pierce. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. It is 3rd and 10.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run right here. It's Pierce. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? A run out of the gun with Pierce. Oh. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They run out of the pistol. It's Pierce. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Stroud gives it to Pierce. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pierce. And he's got another one. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Levis. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.